Be whoever you want it to be. But, be whoever you want to be happy. Be. Free your own mind. Free your heart. Free your thoughts. Free your feelings. Free your emotions. Free yourself. Free all of your feelings. Free all of your emotions. Free all of your thoughts. Free yourself. Free your mind from the ties of society and religion. Free your mind from the filth of society and religion. Free your mind from doubts and impositions. Free your own mind from disbeliefs and doubts. Free your mind from fear and laziness. Free your mind from disbeliefs, laziness, and excuses. Free your mind. Free yourself. The hyper-consciousness. The hyper-consciousness. It's knowing who you are. It's knowing what you are. It's knowing your body. It's knowing yourself. It is knowing what you are capable of doing. It is knowing who we are. It is knowing what we are. Consciousness is knowing who we are, that we are alive, what are we, what we feel, what we think, what we say, what we do, etc. Like everything in the universe, you must first understand it, to be able to use it and control it. But the great majority of people, 98%, lose their essence, their universal consciousness, their nature, since children. They change their way of being and thinking to adapt to others, to society. They leave their dreams, their nature and their essence, just to be accepted by others. They don't realize that the most important thing is each one of us. Individually. Individuality. The hyper-consciousness. It is the knowing and understanding that it's you. That you must be first, before everyone else. That everything starts in you. That everything starts in yourself. It is the power to feel our blood flowing throughout our body, the beats of our heart, feeling every inch of all our skin, the air that enters our lungs, the saliva that passes through our throat, the air that passes through our cords bowels, feeling our hair, feeling our eyes and what we see. Feeling our entire brain and every inch of our entire body. It is the remembering at the level of our atoms, what we were before. Who or what we were before. According to science, matter is neither created nor destroyed, it is only transformed. That is why ourselves, our atoms were someone or something else. Maybe we were part of a star. Maybe we were part of a supernova or a supermassive star, or we were someone else. Since all that information, that memory, remains in our atoms and our cells. Our atoms form our cells form our bones, our cells form our skin, our organs, our cells form our entire body. Our atoms forms our neurons, our mind and our brain. That the atoms that forms your body, are yours. It is forgetting everything and everyone else, realizing that it is you towards the universe. Hyper-consciousness, it's realizing that it is you before anything. That it is you towards the everything. That it's you who is looking outside. It's realizing that you are not part of society. That you are the society. The humanity. That you are a divine being. That I am a divine being of energy, but with a physical body. It's realizing and understanding that you do not have the need to ask for anything from God. That you can attract and achieve everything. Absolutely everything. By yourself. That the most important being in the universe, first, it's have to be, you. Yourself. And this it's not been selfish, but you have to understand that everything in your life, starts within yourself. Inside yourself. That if you want that your family and you, to be happy. First, you have to feel happy. That if you want, that this world to be a better place, then, first, you have to be a better person. Surely you have been lying in your bed dreaming and imagining many things and situations that happen to you or that you want to happen to you. But hyper-consciousness is realizing that everything that you think and imagine. It is only inside your head, inside your mind, it is only inside yourself. That each of the 8 billion people who live on this planet also dream and imagine. But that at the end, all those dreams are only inside everyone's mind, they remain among themselves. Only inside of them. As well as happiness, fears, sadness, worries, joys and dreams. That everything that you think and feel it's only within yourself. And that perhaps nobody else cares, or are even interested. Hyper-consciousness. It is the realization that each one of us, lives our reality through each one of us. That each one lives their reality through their own mind, their own thoughts, their own illusions, their own dreams, their own sorrows and sadnesses, their fears, their anxiety, their concerns, their joys, their happiness, their achievements and their projects. But at the end of the day, everything that we think and feel, it's only within each one of ourselves. within our mind and within our heart, that no one else knows, or even cares. And I know that this makes us feel so alone in the universe, even when we live and coexist in a society and in a family. It's not that others are not important, but you should be the most important to yourself. Because if you are good, then everyone around you will be well too. But if you feel bad, then everyone around you will feel bad too. If I asked you, who are you? Surely you would stand in front of a mirror and you will tell me that that is me. But not how others see you. It's how do you look yourself. You will even remember your entire life, perhaps since your birth. Everything that you have done, everything that you have experienced, all the people you have met, all your sufferings, all your joys, all your failures, and all of your successes. Have you never wondered if that person that you see in the mirror, it's really you? Or it's the one that society has forced you to be? We only need society to learn and to jump. But we come from much further back. Our atoms were part of something else. The atoms that forms our body, our soul, and our mind have a memory of what they were before. Since matter is neither created nor destroyed, it is only transformed. So we, although we were born, we come from something else. Where was something else? It's like before the Big Bang, we were all united, we were all one, individuality did not exist. On the Big Bang, all the matter, all the energies, and all the forces was united in one. There was so much heat, in the center of the universe, that all the matter, all the energies, and all the forces was fused into one single mass, no bigger than our sun. There has never been so much heat. That means that all the atoms that forms everything, including ourselves, that were all was united, fusion, into one single mass. That were all was united into one. And even if this sounds amazing and incredible, it's truth. Where was one? Where was one with all the people, the animals, the plants, the water, the air, the fire, the earth, the planets, the light, the stars, the galaxies, the energies, the forces, the time, and everything in the entire and holy universe? We're all one. We are all unify in one. Our atoms that form our body, mind, and soul was united with everything. But each of us are unique, special, and more important than the stars in the sky. Because we are conscious that who we are, and that we are alive. It's to realize that you are nothing, and that you are everything. That you are you, and you are everyone. That you are you, and you are me. That you are not important, but that you are indispensable. That every time that you hurt someone else, you was hurting yourself. That every time that you helped someone else, you were helping yourself. That you are you, and you are me. That you are nothing, and that you are everything. That you are yourself, and that you are everybody. That we are ourselves, and that we are all. That you are not part of the universe, that you are the universe. That you are life. Realize and accept that at the atomic level, you are part, and you will eternally be part of the everything. That of course your current life, it's very important, but it is only a moment in your eternal life. The hyper-consciousness. It's to realize and understand that everything that you see with your eyes, what you feel with your heart, and what you receive through what you hear, see, and feel, that you perceive it, receive it, and understand it different than the others. Surely that you see your current situation and wonder why do you have it? And you look for the guilty of your current situation. But who is the culprit? It is God. The universe. Life. Destiny. Your parents. Your wife. Your children's. Your friends. Your boss or the director of the place where you work. Your neighbors. The president and the government. The pope or the head of the religion that you follow. Who can you blame for your situation? Who is to blame for your current situation? Hyper-consciousness, it's realizing, understanding, and accepting that you are the only responsible and guilty for your current situation. Only you. And you are the only one who can improve it. That each mind is a world apart. You have to be aware of the total and absolute individuality of each one of us. We live in a society, but when you accept and identify that he is he, that she is she, that they are they, and that you are really you, that you are you, that you are you, that you are you, that you are not somebody else. You are you. Hyper-consciousness. It is realizing and accepting that all your dreams, all your thoughts, all your feelings, all your emotions, all your fears and hates, all your anguish, all your problems, all your dreams, all your joys, and all your happiness, they are just within you. Just within yourself. inside your mind and inside your heart. And that nobody else cares or is interested. That everyone lives their own reality through their mind. And perhaps, that no one else cares, but you. We all see the world the same. But each one of us, perceive it different. That each one of us, appreciate it different. The hyper-consciousness. It is the realization, whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not. That everything that you feel and think, it's only within yourself, within your own mind. Inside out. And when you understand it, recognize it and accept it. Then and only then, from within yourself, through your thoughts, your dreams, your illusions, you will be able to modify the universe and your own world. Then through your mind, you will change everything. Then you will be able to achieve everything. The hyper-consciousness. It's the realization that you are not a part of the universe, that you are the universe. It is realizing that you are God. The hyper-consciousness. It is knowing how do you see yourself. How do you see yourself? How do you see others? How do you see this wonderful world? You have to change the way that you see yourself. The hyper-consciousness, it's to know yourself. Self-criticism, it's necessary to improve yourself. But also pleasing yourself, appreciating your daily achievements, rewarding yourself, it's also necessary to improve your own life and yourself. Don't waste your time and your life, changing your way of being, over and over and over and over again, just to try to please others and to be accepted by the others and the society. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you feel happy and good with yourself. Don't care about others or the society. The most important thing, it's that you feel good and happy with yourself. No matter what. That is the most important thing. Because what's the point of being accepted by others and the society, if you feel unhappy, miserable and sad with yourself? Be yourself. Always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Eternal life, it's when you achieve that your soul and your consciousness become one. That your soul and your consciousness merge into one. May your soul and your consciousness be one. As long as an atom it's in motion, then life and time exists. Our mind, our heart and our imagination, have no limits. You have to identify, recognize, accept and love your mind. Perhaps the goal of life it's to be and to have. To have and to be. Do you know what is the most enviable thing about a person? What is the most envious thing about a person? Confidence in himself. That person be happy with himself and with his family. That is the most enviable. If you want to be happy, then never take other people's problems into your own house. If you visit a rich and wealthy area, and you see the huge and beautiful houses and not only those beautiful houses, but the good and wonderful life that they must have. Don't wonder how do they did it, how do they achieve it. There it's more than 1,001 ways, in which they achieve those huge fortunes. Maybe they were inherited, maybe they won the lotto, maybe they are the owners of a large company, maybe they found the money lying on the street, I don't know, there are thousands ways in which they achieve their fortunes. What you have to ask to yourself it's what I have to do to achieve that fortune. What do I need to do to achieve that fortune? What do I have to do to achieve that fortune? That's what you have to ask yourself. You have to find a way to achieve everything that you dream of. We have to accept that we are always looking for what we like, what makes us feel good, what gives us pleasure and joy. You have to find a way to be happy. You have to feel worthy, deserving to receive everything that you want. Because you are worthy, truly you are worthy. You must live a life of joy and happiness, without sacrifices. We are always looking for pleasure, in all of his forms. There is still time. Do not let that anything or anybody stops you. Never. Get out and reach all of your goals. Go out and achieve all your dreams. You can do it. Even if you're still not a millionaire, that does not define the potential that you have within yourself. What you can do. What you are able to do and achieve. We are divine beings of light and energy, with a physical body. Why do you deny your own happiness? Why? Your bad thoughts are manifesting again and again and again, because you constantly thinking and repeat them in your head, with your powerful imagination. Stop being the victim of the circumstances. Create your own circumstances. Change your way of thinking and your attitude. Bad spirits and demons. If you feel that many ugly and bad things are happening to you, in your life. This it's very important in truth. If something very good happened to you, and you received a very good thing, and you have a streak of good luck. But, suddenly many bad and ugly things begin to happen to you. It is because even if you do not believe it, there are spirits and demons that are doing these evils to you. And it is because you opened the door to receive good things, but you forget to close the door. They are energy conscious beings, who seek a physical body, in which to dwell. Even the Bible talks about this. Matthew 12:44. When the unclean spirit goes out of a man, it walks through dry places, seeking for rest, and does not find it. Then he says, I will return to the house from which I came. And when he returns, he finds it unoccupied, swept, decorated, and even with flowers. Then he goes and takes with him 7 other spirits worse than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man becomes worse than before. But how to close the door and expel those bad spirits? It's like when you feel bad, depressed and empty, without hope and faith, that's when the bad spirits take advantage, since your faith and hope are on the ground, and you are totally exposed. And in those moments you also lose the desire to live and to move forward. When you feel depressed, sad, distressed and bad, your soul and your spirit weakened, your defense is lower, and that is when the bad spirits and demons enter you. And when you expel them from yourself and close the doors to the bad spirits and demons, it's when, even despite your current situation, you pray and implore with a lot of faith and hope. Also when you go to church or your temple. And when, despite your current situation, you feel happy and full of hope, and with a lot of faith and a great desire to live and to move forward. That is when you expel the demons and the bad spirits from your house and close the door on them. Because in those moments your soul and your spirit are full of hope and faith, and thus they become stronger. That's what happens. You open the door to receive good things, but you forget to close it, and that's when the bad spirits and demons enter your house. You have to close the doors to bad spirits, and only open them to receive good things. Sweep out the bad spirits and close your door. Don't forget to close the door to evil spirits and demons. What are doubts? The definition of doubt: it's the feeling of not being certain about something. Doubts are a feeling more than a thought. Doubt: it's a mental state in which the mind remains between 2 or more contradictory propositions. When our mind, it's uncertain about them. Doubts on an emotional level is the indecision between belief and disbelief. To believe or not. To not know if it's true or false. It's a feeling of uncertainty, distrust and lack of conviction on certain facts, actions, motives and decisions. Doubts are one of the most powerful and difficult to overcome feelings that we have. Doubts are, in how to know if it's true or not. If it's true or a lie. Doubts are boosted, for the uncertainty of which one to choose. Even for a job, a path, a road, a person, a word, an action, and to take side to a group of people or to an ideology. It's to try to think about all the consequences for a decision. Even if there are reasonable doubts. The worst and more harmful doubt of all. It's when we doubt about ourselves and our capabilities. When we doubt about ourselves. About how good we are. Doubts are synonym of fear. To overcome doubts, you need to have a strong, organized, intelligent, calm, wise, analytic and brave mind and heart. You have to analyze all the possible consequences of all of your feelings, thoughts, words and actions. Because, truly, doubts, even if they are part of our human nature, could stop us to reaching our goals. And to achieve what we want so much. The best way to clear your doubts, and take the best decision, it's to analyze all the both options. But maybe the best way, it's to listen to your heart, to follow your hunches, your intuition and your feelings. Because most of the time, that's the best way. That will work better. Is it really truth, that when we born, we have the obligation to die? Is it true that when we born, we have the need to die? I don't believe that death solves anything. I don't think that after death it's better. I don't believe that we have to die to be happy. Live life intensely. Fighting you will achieve it. I know that the law of attraction has not worked for many people, even if they have seen the movie and read the book many times. And it hasn't worked for you, because you have not understood the law of attraction. The law of attraction, it's not the one that it's going to give you the things that you want so much. The law of attraction are very good and powerful techniques and wisdom, for you to attract all that you want. But it is you, the one who have to attract and achieve everything that you desire. Through the power of your own mind, and your whole body. The law of attraction, it's a very good and powerful techniques and teachings, so that you are able to attract and achieve everything that you desire, and as established by the law of attraction. What you are thinking, it's what you are attracting. Therefore, first, you must change your way of thinking. First, you have to have an objective, congruent, strong, wise, clear, brave and peaceful mind. And you have to be able to identify and be aware of all of your thoughts, all of your feelings, all of your emotions, all of your words and all of your actions. Another reason, it's because you are doing this as a challenge to the universe, but it should not be like that. The universe and we are one, and we have to work together. Also, it hasn't worked for you because surely you have asked for money, and I am sure that you have found some money on the street, and that should be the proof for you that the law of attraction does work. But when you see that it was not what you had asked for, you think that the law of attraction doesn't work and angry, you stop believing and trusting in yourself and in the law of attraction. Obviously, you feel disappointed. But this, it's like when you sow a seed, it is step by step. You need to be persistent and hopefully. If you received money, even if it is not much, do not be discouraged and disappointed, because that is the proof to you that the law of attraction and the power of your mind, yes, they do work, and that they are real. Be grateful and ask for more. This is how the law of attraction works. The truth is that you are not looking for millions of dollars. The truth is that what you want, it's to be able to feel happy, relax, grateful, joyful, calm, satisfied, powerful, successful, free, secure and at peace. When you ask for something, you have to ask for the feelings and the emotions that you want to feel, not for the material things. On this way, the universe and your subconscious will accept them more easily. Don't ask for the material things. Ask for the feelings and emotions that you want to feel. Example: I want to feel successful and powerful. I want to feel happy and grateful. I want to feel millionaire. I want to feel peaceful and relax. I want freedom and security. Here and now. Ask for the feelings and emotions that you want to feel. But ask for them with all of your body, not just with your mind. And the universe will give you the material things, so that you can feel those feelings and emotions. It could be that you wake up and it's already manifested, or it could require a small action from your part. The more that you thanks, the more that you will receive. The most grateful that you are, the more that you will receive. Say, yes, thank you, I want more. Yes, thank you very much, I want so much more. Bin divine, it's to have the full control of our own body and all the things and persons that surrounds you. But not for the simple fact that you're alive. Makes you divine. You have to be worthy. You have to earn your divinity. If you think, believe and feel that life it's good and wonderful, even despite of your current situation, then you will attract good and wonderful manifestations into your life from this moment on. Remember that every minute that you live in the past, it's a minute that you are stealing from the present. That big wish that you have will become truth. The power of adaptation that humans have, it's so incredible. Is it really true that if we don't work, we die? The thought you repeat the most, it's the manifestation that you are going to receive first. Consciously and unconsciously. Whether you want it or not. Even if it is what you fear. Did you know that one of the most powerful forces and energies that exists in the universe, it's your will? When you ask for what you want, do it with your whole body. Not only with your mind. If you only focus and concentrate on the problems, and you talk to others about your problems, you dream about your problems, you only focus on your problems, and you even created more problems. And in the only thing you concentrate and focus, it's on your problems. Then you will attract more problems. Problems attracts more problems. Solutions attracts more solutions. It's not that the problems don't exist, but you have to concentrate and focus only on the solutions. Think about solutions. Focus on solutions. Dream in solutions. Talk about solutions. Focus on solutions. Concentrate on solutions. Create solutions. And so, your problems will disappear. Solutions attract solutions. Why do you have to pay for the mistakes of others? Why do you have to fix other people's problems? Why do you have to suffer for the problems of others? Change your priorities and motivations. Establish your life and everyday goals. Face them with a success and winning attitude. Always. If you want to buy something that you really, really want, If you can, then buy it, even if it is something expensive and out of your salary and your possibilities. Even so, buy it. And so you will feel good, satisfied, and proud of yourself. And your mind will be forced to earn more money and improve yourself, and to be better. So that you can pay for that thing that you want so much. And that you bought and that you wanted so much, and to buy so many more things. Become obsessed with your desire. Become obsessed with what you want. Because when you obsessed with something or someone that you really want so much, it is much more likely that you will achieve it soon. Because you only think about it, you dream about it, you'll be focused on it, you'll be concentrate on it, you will talk to everyone about it. You plan all the time on how to achieve it, and your mind will find the way to achieve all that you are so obsessed with. Obsession, it's good. When you become obsessed with something good, like an iPhone, a new car, a new job, a business, a new house or apartment, or what you want so much. Since it is a fact that you will achieve it faster. Whatever what you are obsessed with. Become obsessed with your desire. Become obsessed with what you really want. Obsess yourself. Always look for perfection and excellence in all the areas of your life. Always. Accept your mistakes and learn from them. Change them and try again. Improve yourself every day. Always give your best in every situation. Eliminate your fears. Overcome your fears. Don't be afraid. Identify your fears and face them over and over, and over and over, until they disappear. A man is measured by his achievements. A woman it's measured by her breast, waist and ass. A woman's it's measured by her body. If you curse someone with reasons, justification and evidence, then the universe will act against that or those people, due to their bad acts. Since it is justified. Because they deserve it. Don't take advantage of the needy. Because they are in need. Do not abuse them or exploit them. Because they have a need. As the Bible says. Exodus 22:22-24. Do not exploit widows or orphans or those in need, because they are in need. Because if you do it, and they ask me for help, I assure you that I will heed their cry. And my fury will burn and I will kill you with the edge of the sword. And your wives will become widows, and your children's will become orphans and needy. Like usury, usurers, banks, pawn shops and many big companies. Because they take advantage of the people's needs and despair, to become richer. Use your subconsciously, consciously. I know that you don't believe in magic or in anything. Like the law of attraction or anything. But everything that you are thinking about, it's what you are attracting, through your powerful mind and your powerful imagination. With the incredible power of your mind and your own imagination. You have to understand that you are the one who it's attracting everything to your life, all the objects, all the events, all the happenings, all the people and all the situations. You are attracting everything to yourself. Through your imagination, your thoughts, your feelings and your emotions. What you are thinking, it's what you are attracting. Consciously and unconsciously. Don't stay with the desire to do something. If you want to do something, then, do it. Always do what you want. Your attitude, it's much more powerful than the aptitude and knowledge. Don't be afraid of success or failure. Win, 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 win. Always. And everywhere. And with whoever that you are with. Is it like they say, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission? It's also easier to thank someone else for the things that they do for us than to do it yourself. Say, yes, thank you. I want more. Yes, thank you very much. I want much more. Yes, thank you so much. I want so much more. To improve your life. First, you have to identify yourself, know yourself, recognize yourself, accept yourself and love yourself. Your mind and your body. Laziness, it's the main cause of poverty. It is not true that anyone can achieve wealth, power and success. This it's not for everyone. Success and money it's not for everyone. We are not all equal. Not everyone has talent, not everyone has skills, not everyone has gifts. That was invented so that people can have hope and excuses. Without talent, do not look for greatness. Because you will never have it. Success it's not for the lazy, the weakest and the cowards. The attitude of success and winning attracts very powerful forces and energies from the universe to you. Be intelligent, strong, brave and determined. Face all your problems and all the people face to face. Value yourself, appreciate yourself, and respect yourself. Be firm, intelligent, strong, brave, and determined. Always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Do not judge, so that you will not be judged. How do you judge your brother by the splinter that he has in his eye, and you do not see the stick that you have in yours? We are integral beings, which means that we are not one at work and another at school and another at home, and another on the street. We are always the same. If we have a problem or sadness at home, we carry that sadness and anguish to the school, to the work, on the street, and everywhere. Likewise, if something good happens to us at work or on the street, we take that joy and happiness with us, to our home and everywhere. Because we are integral beings. Which means that our life is made up of moments and events. Everything that happens to us, we carry those feelings everywhere. Whether you went to university or not. That does not determine your intelligence, your abilities, and your skills. Nor what you are capable of doing, or not. You can learn so much more on the streets, than in the universities. Learn everywhere. Learn and teach. Teach and learn. Be firm, intelligent, brave, courageous, and determined in your desires and in your objectives. Always and everywhere, and with whoever you are with. Be firm in your desires. Be firm on your goals. Be firm in your ideals. Be firm in your beliefs. Do not depend on nobody. Don't ask anyone for permission. Don't ask anyone's permission. That your economic situation never depends on anybody else, but yourself. That your emotional situation never depends on anyone else, but yourself. That your peace and tranquility never depends on anybody else, but you. That your own happiness never depends on anyone else, but yourself. You only have to want to change your reality. Wanting its power. If you don't have goals or dreams, then your whole life you will work restlessly for the dreams of others. Our soul. Perhaps our soul is a set of atoms that are united. And that has been formed since thousands of years ago. That our soul have traveled throughout the universe, until we have found this physical body. When you cling to your soul, to your being, to your consciousness, to who you are, to yourself, then you will be able to reincarnate more easily. Our mind, our body, and our soul are the only real possession that we really have. And it will accompany us all of our life. That's why. Accept your own mind. Accept your own body. Accept your own soul. That's why. Take care of your own mind, your own body, and your own soul. That's why. Love your own mind, your own body, and your own soul. That's why. Admire your own mind, your own body, and your own soul. Love yourself. Know yourself. Accept yourself. Admire yourself. Trust yourself. Take care of yourself. Because you are you. Because you are nobody else. You are you. We have the right to live our own life with joy and happiness. Life it's not unfair, terrible, or bad. Life it's truly a miracle. Life it's whatever you want it to be. You have to feel happy and excited for all the good things that are going to start to happen. Since today. Maybe you feel like you are unworthy. But destiny never wrongs. Destiny it's never wrong. Never. Why? When we are in a rich area, and we see the beautiful houses, and not only the beautiful houses, but the beautiful and good life that those people have. Why? Do we feel that being happy and having many millions of dollars, it's so impossible for us? Why? If we are seeing those beautiful houses and areas, and that we seen the people who lives there. So that means that it's real. But why do we feel that it's impossible for us? Why? If that it's real. If that's what I want so much. How to be happy? For all human beings, it is a necessity to be able to feel happy, relax, and in peace. This is undoubtedly a very strong and profound question. Maybe if I told you that by the simple fact of being alive, we have the right and are worthy to be happy. But unfortunately we can see that there are millions of people around the world, who have been born with different abilities, disabilities, circumstances, and opportunities, which really affects them to be happy, such as with some disability, illness, or the lack of some part from her body. Or people who were born in war zones or areas full of shortages of food and everything. Or people who were born in areas of extreme poverty, where the lack of education and opportunities it's absolute. And these circumstances truly and without a doubt affect them to be happy and fulfilled. And all this, it's the cause of not being able to be happy. Or not. Maybe these reasons are not even an impediment for being happy. Since we have seen people who suffer from disabilities and terrible situations, who, even so, they find a way to be happy. Since being happy and joyful, it is a necessity and a universal right, to every living being. I have to quote what it says on the Bible, which it's a book of great wisdom. And who gives us the magic formula to be happy? Because, where your heart is. Because, where your heart is. That's where your treasure is. Because if your eye is good, then your whole body will be full of light, hope and happiness. But if your eye it's evil, then your whole body will be full of fear and sadness. That it's all the wisdom that we need to be happy. Because where your heart is, that's where your treasure is. Which means that wherever you are, and with whoever you are, if it makes you happy, that is where your treasure really is. In other words, if you are with someone, whoever it is, and if you feel happy with that person, if you feel happy being around that person, then there it's your treasure. That is your treasure. Whether it be with your children's, with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your parents, with your friends, with your pets, or whoever that you are with, that makes you feel happy. What do you need to be happy? And what do you want to be happy? This it's very different. The dreams, goals and desires that we have, are very important, and it is part of our human nature to overcome ourselves day by day, but many times we impose on ourselves as a condition, first, to achieve those dreams, in order to be happy. But although improvement it's always good, we have to learn to appreciate what we already have. Because, perhaps, you already have what you need to be happy. But the avarice and greed do not allow you to see the good things that you already have. Because if your eye it's good, then your whole body will be full of light, hope and happiness. This means that if your eye sees the good in each situation, then your whole body and your heart will feel full of light, faith, hope and happiness. This means that you always have to try to see the good on everything in every situation, even if that situation seems bad and terrible, you still have to look for the good in every situation. Many people are unable to see the good things that they already have, such as your house, your car, having health, having your body well and complete, having a job, having your kids, having a good wife, etc. Because they see what they don't have, instead of seeing what they do have. Because they only see what they want, instead of seeing, appreciating and being grateful for what they already have. And although ambition it's good, it is necessary that you first appreciate what you already have, since this will inspire and encourage you to seek for everything that you still don't have, but that you want. If you realize the good things that you already have, then you could actually be very happy. Because if your eye is evil, then your whole body will be full of fear and sadness. Many people are fortunate enough to have a good wife who loves them, but they do not see it or appreciate them, and they are looking for other women who will only give them problems and makes them lose the good things they already have at home. What do we need to be happy? This refers to what we need to be happy. This depends on each one of us, that is, each one of us needs different things to feel happy. Each one of us thinks totally different from others. Each one of us are totally different from the others. Each one of us are unique and special. There are no two people exactly alike. There it's not. Perhaps what we need to be happy is very different from what others need to be happy. Perhaps for some, having a house, a car, a good job, a good wife who loves you and whom you can love, and children who loves you, respect and support each other as a family, it's what they need to be happy. Perhaps for others, having the best house in the city, having 15 luxury cars, having many women that even though they don't love you, and you don't love them. Having many children everywhere without they even care for them. Perhaps for some, that it's being happy. That is why, each one of us needs different things to be happy. Therefore, open your eyes and your heart wide, so that you can see clearly, if you already have what you need to be happy. Maybe you feel that your life is unfair, sad and so full of problems, anguish and hopelessness. And it may be so. But that's your life. That doesn't mean that life it's bad. Maybe your life it's. But that doesn't mean that life it's bad. But even if the world it's falling apart, you have to be happy. Stop wasting your time trying to save this world. Save your family and yourself. Focus and concentrates on you and your family. You can't save this world. You can't save all the people on this world. That's not possible. Save your family and yourself. What do you want to be happy? This it's very different from what do you need to be happy. What do you want to be happy? As we saw, each one of us needs things and people to be happy. But many times the avarice and greed do not allow us to see what we already have. Many people desire things and people in order to be happy. But many times those desires that you impose on yourself are not realistic and it will greatly affect your ability to be happy. For example, there are people who have a good car, but they impose on themselves. I will never be happy until I have a 2023 red Ferrari. And although ambition it's good, you have to analyze very well if you are going to impose on yourself not to be happy until you have what your ambition. Because although everything it's possible, you have to see if you are going to be able to get that Ferrari in a reasonable time. That is, if it is realistic for you to wait until you get the Ferrari that you want to be happy. And that only until you achieve it, you can be happy. Also, many people impose on themselves that I'm only going to be happy until I marry Dua Lipa, or some superstar or actress. Even though they have a good girlfriend or a good wife who loves them. But even so, they impose on themselves the condition that only until they marry a superstar or actress, they will be able to be happy. Yes, everything it's possible, but how probably it is. You really have to analyze your desires and see how probably are they. But this does not mean that you do not have to seek what you ambition. But, do not impose unrealistic conditions on yourself in order to be happy. Especially in the case of a person, you must understand that there is no way to force someone to fall in love with you. There isn't. There it's not any magic to make that a person fall in love with you. There it's not. We desire that we see every day, and that we don't have. Without doubt, in this world, there are so many problems. People that suffers a lot. That suffers too much. But if you want to be happy, you have to stop worrying about the problems of others, and this is not being selfish or a bad person. But you have your own problems, and if you take and make the problems of others yours, then you will never ever be happy. Never. You also have to understand that envy and jealousy really affects you to be happy. But jealousy and envy only kills you, and destroy you. Only you. No one else. The envy and the jealousy only affects you. Only yourself. Just yourself. Nobody else. Life it's full of good and bad moments, but always try to see, recognize and enjoy the many or the few good moments that you have. And overcome with strength, intelligence and courage, the bad moments that comes into your way. Wealth without a doubt it's happiness. Having great wealth in your mind, your body and your heart. It's not bad to lock yourself in your happy bubble. To lock in your own world. Even though there are many people who will tell you that. How it's possible that you are happy, if there is so much hunger in Africa? How it's possible that you are happy, if there is war in Ukraine and in other parts of the world? How it's possible that you are happy, if there are so many problems in this world? But that's because in Africa, they love to have 5 to 10 children per woman, even though they don't even have enough to eat, but they love to have many children. And in the countries at war, it seems that they like to always be at war. But why? I can't be happy. Of course, I don't feel good about what is happening in the world, but it is very far away. Even if I wanted to, I cannot help them. There is no way that I am going to go to Africa to convince them and force them to no longer have so many sons and daughters, if they love to be like that. Or there's no way that I'm going to go to countries at war and force them to lay down their weapons and get along. If it seems that they like to always be at war. You should not have to leave your own happiness because of others. And even though this seems selfish, bad and horrible, it is the only way for you to be happy. Enjoy, appreciate and be grateful for what you already have. Always look for more. But first, be grateful for what you already have. Even if the world it's falling apart. Try to be happy. Being happy it's the power to appreciate the life in your own body. Being happy, it's the power to appreciate everything that you are capable to do. To see the sunrise. To move. To feel that incredible sensation when the air enter our lungs. To breathe. To see all the magnificent wonders that this magnificent planet has. To listen to the music and the sounds of this planet. To talk and to living with others. To love and to be loved. Feeling feelings and emotions, and so many countless things that we can do with our life and with our body. And when you are able to appreciate all this, then you can be very, very happy. Being happy, it's to living in peace. Being happy is the power to sleep peacefully. Being happy, it's overcoming all your problems. Being happy, it's appreciating and loving your own body. Being happy, it's having someone who loves you, and that you can love, and that you can share your life with. Being happy, it's winning and getting what you want. Being happy, it's being at peace with yourself and with others. Being happy, it's having the admiration of others. Being happy, it's loving and being loved. Being happy, it's having a good health in your mind, heart, body, and soul. Being happy, it's making those you love happy. Being happy, it's also being who you want to be. Try to be happy with what you already have. Live life intensely. Fighting you will achieve it. But never allow that your happiness depends on someone else. Never. Always look for your own happiness, but also make your children, your wife, your parents, and your loved ones happy. Make those that you love happy. That, by making happy your loved ones, fill you with happiness. Be happy, always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Why haven't you realized how wonderful, magnificent, and powerful you are? Why? To win, you have to risk. You have to risk to win. You have to take risks to win. The economic poverty, it's the reflection of the intellectual poverty, the poverty of the mind, the poverty of the soul, of the poverty of the spirit. Poverty, it's the reflection of the lack of values and commitments. Poverty, it's the reflection of laziness and disbelief, both physical and mental. Economic poverty, it's the reflection of the lack and shortage of values and education. Poverty, it's the reflection of the lack of desire to improve and to get ahead. Economic poverty, it's the reflection of the lack of education and skills. Economic poverty reflects mental and spiritual poverty. Economic poverty reflects the lack of intelligence, courage, and braveness to overcome your problems and your situation. There it's no kindness without punishment. If you want to succeed, you have to face your problems head on, regardless of the consequences. You have to face all of your problems face to face, with courage, braveness, strength, and intelligence. Even if it seems impossible, and that everything it's lost. Even so, you have to try. Never give up. Never, never. You have to know that you can control your own destiny. Never let anyone tells you what you can or cannot do. Let no one tells you what you are capable or not. You are the one who decides your own life. Only yourself. Just yourself. Nobody else. Say, I think that something wonderful it's going to happen to me today. Feel, I believe that something wonderful it's going to happen to me today. I feel that something wonderful it's going to happen to me today. Always have a rebel mind. Don't follow all the rules. Create your own rules. If you could only see, with your eyes closed, everything that we do, that we feel, that we dream, and everything that we think, it's being replicated on the universe. Everything that we do affects and influences somewhere in the universe. Everything that we do, that we feel, that we dream, and what we think, influence, affects, and it's replicating in the universe. Everything, somewhere, throughout the universe. Money does move the world. It's so easy to attract everything that you want and keep it with you. Just by saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything has a solution. One way or another. Absolutely everything has a solution. Absolutely everything. Absolutely everything it's possible. Absolutely everything. No matter what is your situation and your current job, it doesn't matter if you are a driver or a cleaner or whatever. Never stop dreaming. Never. Because your dreams creates your reality. And dreams always become a reality. Dreams always come true. Always. Because if you stop dreaming and having faith and hope, it's as if you were dead in life. Use your power. Never stop dreaming. Never. Always dream awaken. Because dreams create reality. And dreams always come true. Always. Money gives happiness. Without doubt, in this world, there are so many problems. People and animals that suffers a lot. That suffers too much. Visualize yourself living the life that you want so much. Feel the emotions that you will feel. Being brave, it's not to not being afraid. Be brave, it's to be afraid, and still face all the problems and adversities head on. To achieve everything that you want, you must be firm, brave, determined, and intelligent, face people, situations, and problems head on. Do not care about the consequences. To achieve all your goals and dreams, you have to be strong, intelligent, firm, brave, and determined. Always. And everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Your faith can move mountains. Your faith does move mountains. When you are in a rich and elegant area, and you see the beautiful houses, or when you see millionaire people, don't ask them how they did it. There are more than 1,001 reasons how they achieved their enormous fortunes. What you should ask to yourself is, what do I have to do to be a millionaire? What do I have to do to become a millionaire? So, all life it's a miracle, and the things that we can achieve with this miracle of life are limitless. Do not say, I will try. Do it or do not. But don't just try. The world it's yours. Never ever give up. Never, never. Create your own reality. Faith in yourself can move mountains. Faith in yourself moves mountains. Yes, you can have everything that you want in life. Yes, you can have everything that you want. Yes, you can have everything that you want. Everything. It is possible. It is possible. Yes, you can. Stop blaming others. Stop looking for guiltiest for your situation. Accept your responsibility. And this will make you braver and stronger. And so, you will achieve everything that you want. Everything. Absolutely everything. Don't think so much. Do not overthink things. Don't be so definite. Have faith and hope. Not everything it's black and white. The universe it's responding to the energy that you yourself are generating. Sometimes we don't end the day well, because we forget to do that thing that seems so small, but it's so important, and you do it the next day, and so on, all the time. As the saying says, do not leave for tomorrow what you can do today. Don't leave earrings. Do not leave unfinished things. Don't leave pendings. Yes, there it's always hope. Believe it's creating. I feel, then exist. I think, therefore I am. There it's always another way. There it's always alternative to everything. There it's always. The atoms are never, never still. They are always in motion. The atoms are always, always vibrating and in movement. The atoms that forms our soul, our mind and our body are never still. They are always vibrating, and they are vibrating to the rhythm of our thoughts, feelings and emotions. And that is what you are attracting into your life. Because you are aligning, routing and attracting those same vibrations of the earth and the universe to you. You are attracting things, events, situations and people, similar to what you are vibrating. To what you are feeling. What are you vibrating? If you are vibrating joy, faith and hope, then you are attracting joy, faith and hope, from the entire universe to you. If you are vibrating sadness, anxiety, problems, poverty, anguish and hopelessness, then you are attracting sadness, anxiety, problems, poverty, anguish and hopelessness. What you are thinking and feeling in this moment. That is what you are vibrating and that it's what you are attracting into your life. Because the atoms that forms our soul, our mind, our heart and our entire body, are always, always vibrating to the rhythm of your thoughts and your feelings. And that is what you are attracting into your life. What you are vibrating. What are you vibrating? Your face, express what your heart feels. Vibrate, joy, wealth, luxury and abundance. Always. Feel confident of yourself. Appreciate yourself. Love yourself. Understand yourself. Know yourself. Always. What you are feeling, it's what you are vibrating. And what you are vibrating, it's what you are transmitting, and that is what you are attracting into you. Towards your life. The universe it's responding to the energy that you yourself are generating and transmitting. That's why. Vibrate happiness. Vibrate wealth. Vibrate abundance. Vibrate luxury and money. And that is what you will attract to you. To your life. To achieve everything that you want. You have to feel confident about yourself. Improve what you don't like about yourself. But always be yourself. Always. Feel good about yourself. Love yourself. Know yourself. What are you vibrating? Don't lock yourself in your problems. Even if it seems impossible to get out of them. The universe it's huge. May your faith and hope never die. Everything that you want will come true, one way or another. Everything. There is always a solution for everything. There always is. Always. What are you broadcasting? What are you transmitting to others and to the universe? To have peace. First there has to be war. Hope and faith must never, ever die. You are a magnificent being. You are invincible. You are an unstoppable being. You are so special and unique. Let nothing stops you. Let nobody stops you. Nobody. You are invincible. A good attitude of joy, faith and hope, it's all that you need to attract and to achieve everything that you want. Everything. If you leave your house with a great attitude of faith, hope and joy, and that you say hello to everyone, and people see that you are happy, even though they say, how is it possible that you are so happy, if you don't even have money to eat? And yet, that attitude, it's going to bring you everything that you want. Because that attitude truly attracts very powerful energies from the universe. Have an attitude of faith, hope and joy, for the new day that begins. Have faith, joy and hope, for the new day. Every day it's a miracle. Every day it's an opportunity. Not because for what you have. Because for all the wonderful things that you are going to have with that attitude. Yes, I know it's hard to keep that attitude all day, but try to keep that good attitude most of your time. We were not born to suffer and to work. We have born to be happy and full. Truly, you can be whoever you want to be. Truly. If you have a negative attitude, don't expect positive things. When an opportunity is presented to you, take it, accept it, do not hesitate, because it is the universe that it's giving it to you. Life is full of very good opportunities. Do not let them go. Don't waste them. Take advantage of all the opportunities that comes into your way. Everyone. Take advantage of all the opportunities that comes your way. All. Accept all the opportunities that you have in your day by day. Everyone. Do not reject the opportunities. Take all the opportunities that comes your way. Always take advantage of all the opportunities that comes into your way. All of them. If the opportunity it's there, take it, take advantage of it. Don't let them go. And you will be surprised at how everything begins to magically synchronize the way you want it. Once you let go the illusion that you can control everything. Nobody can controls everything. Nobody. Not even God. But we can influence them, we can influence everything. We can influence and manipulate all the energies, all the things and all the forces in the entire universe. We cannot control them. But, we can influence them and manipulate them. You have to let go the illusion that you can control everything. You have to let it go. You can't control everything. But you can influence and manipulate all the energies, all the things and all the forces in the entire universe. Don't allow that anyone ruin your happiness. Nobody. I already evolved. To me, you are the apes. How you feel about yourself, it's how others will treat you. Being me, we are too. Life it's something very, very precious for all living beings. Respect your life and the life of all the living beings. Because all life it's valuable. What makes you happy? What gives you happiness? Why no one on this world it's capable of giving something, without asking for anything in return? Why? Feel confident about yourself. Always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. You have to use the energy of your entire body to ask for what you want. Not only with your mind. You have to use the energy from all your body. To come true. Not only with your mind. You have to use the energy that you have in your entire body to have everything that you want. Not only with your mind, you must use the energy of your whole body. You have to ask for what you want, with your whole body. Hate and fear it's poison for the soul. But good deeds, good actions and love, are the good food for the soul. Success and wealth are not for the weak and the cowards. To attract everything that you want, you must attract it with your whole body. Not just with your mind. Ask for everything that you want, with your whole body, not just with your mind. Appreciate the life that you already have. Remember that all the super millionaires were, at some point, losers, who never gave up or gave up. Never ever give up. Never. Never. If you want to achieve all your goals and all of your dreams, then you have to always be firm, courageous, intelligent, smart and strong. Always and everywhere and with whoever you are with. It doesn't matter your size, your gender, your race or your age. Be firm, brave, determined, strong, intelligent and smart. Always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Use the force of the universe, and the force of your heart and your will. God is a force. God it's not a physical being. I know that you have read that God created everything in 7 days. But that is not possible. It cannot be. Since there it's not a being who can control the great, powerful and monumental force of life and creation and movement. Not one. That powerful force that creates everything and everyone. That powerful and wonderful force that moves throughout the entire universe and through ourselves. Even the Catholic religion and the Bible talk a lot about her and the respect and power that they have for it, but they call her the Holy Spirit, as the Bible says on several occasions. Matthew 12:31. Therefore I tell you, all sins and blasphemy will be forgiven to men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. Marcus 3:28-30. Truly I say to you, that all sins will be forgiven to the children of men, and the blasphemies with which they blaspheme. But whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will never has forgiveness, but it's guilty of eternal sin. Because they said, he has an filth spirit. Lucas 12:10. And everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven. But whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. Hebrews 10:29. How much greater punishment do you think will be deserved by who has trampled the Son of God underfoot, and has considered the blood of the covenant by which he was sanctified, unclean, and has insulted the Spirit of grace? Marcus 3:28-29. Truly I say to you, all sins will be forgiven to the children of men, and the blasphemies with which they blaspheme, but whoever blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will never has forgiveness, but it's guilty of eternal sin. This is how powerful and important the force or the Holy Spirit is. God is part of this monumental force of life and creation, just as you and me. That powerful and wonderful force that moves throughout the universe, and through ourselves. That force so great and powerful that it is not possible to control by a single being. It's not possible. That force that creates and destroys, that gives life and takes it, that generates so much energy, movement and transformation. That wonderful and powerful force that gives us life. May your spirit be strong. And it is that powerful force that we have to attach and use, in order to attract everything that we desire. That powerful and wonderful force that moves throughout the universe and through ourselves, like a current of energy, light and force. The Holy Spirit, it's the great and powerful force of creation, life, movement and transformation. Let yourself be carried away by the force of life, creation, transformation and movement. Don't fight it. Use it. Let yourself go. The Holy Spirit, it's the force of creation and life. That great and uncontrollable desire to change, to transform ourselves, to improve our life. That there it's something better. Why do we have the need to invent divine beings and superheroes? Why can't we understand that we are divine beings of light and energy, but with a physical body? And that we can become divine and powerful beings. That we are gods and goddesses. Why? The blessed, wonderful, powerful and monumental force of the Holy Spirit, of life, of creation, of transformation and of movement, flows through us. It flows through us and through everything. And that we are part of the Holy Spirit. We are the Holy Spirit. With preparation and discipline, you will be the master of your destiny. Don't run away from the challenges. Face them with faith, hope, strength, intelligence and courage. Yes, there is a protective force. Yes, there are beings who protect us. Yes, they are. Heaven is at war. The sky has been corrupted. Maybe, it is as they say in Star Wars, use the force of life, of the midichlorians of atoms, the force that is everywhere. We are part of that powerful and wonderful force. The force that surrounds us, the force that is in the entire universe and the force that we ourselves generates. Use the force. Use the force. Use the force. The force of life. The force of creation. The force of movement. The force of transformation. The force of the universe. Ask yourself. What do you like most about yourself? What do you admire most about yourself? And if you don't have something to answer, then you really have a serious and big self-esteem problem. Since you do have some talents and good things. But if you, yourself, are unable to see them, then no one else will see it. And people will treat you badly and make you feel less. If you don't love and respect yourself, then nobody else will love or respect you. Because only you are the one who must achieve your dreams and objectives. Only yourself. Without doubt, anguish and disappointment, even if they are only thoughts and ideas, cause us to feel very tired and without the desire to do anything. But why? If they are just thoughts. And this it's because even though they are just thoughts, they are so powerful that they cause in us a physical effect of fatigue. That is the power of our mind. That's the power of our imagination. Truly, there are no limits. Really, there are no limits. Truly, there are no limits. Not even the sky, it's the limit. Goodness and good make the light of the darkness. Evil makes darkness out of the light. Always do your best, always give your best. Always look for perfection and excellence. At your work, at home, on the street, and everywhere. And this way you will always feel good about yourself. May your hope never, ever die. Why haven't you realized how magnificent, wonderful, and powerful you are? Why? How long are you going to stop playing the victim, and to feel sorry for yourself? And when? You are going to bring out all the strength, power, and magnificence that you have within you. When? Cowardly people have more fear than courage. Mediocre people have the same fear as courage. Successful and brave people have more courage than fear. Never feel sorry for yourself. Never feel pity for yourself. Never. What do you think it's the biggest fear of all? The fear of dying. Or the fear of living. What do you think it's easier, dying or living? To be happy and respected. Always be self-confident. Be brave. Be strong. Be determined. Be thankful. Be honorable. Be grateful. Be good. Be kind. Be fair. Be decent. Be worthy. Be good to others. Be good to your family. Be good to yourself. Be good to animals and nature. Be good to most people. And thus you will attract blessings, good luck, good vibes, good forces, energies, and good manifestations. That will help you to get everything that you want. Everything. Absolutely everything. Don't deny yourself. Do not deny your thoughts. Do not deny your feelings. Do not deny your emotions. Do not deny your desires. Do not deny your dreams. Never. It doesn't matter what they are. As they say, it's good to trust. But it's better not to trust. Don't trust strangers. Don't trust God. Never trust God. Never. Why do we believe that it's much easier to attract bad and ugly things and bad situations into our lives? Why? When truly, we use the exact same force and energy to attract both bad and ugly things than both good things and good situations. We use the exact same energy and force to attract bad things than good things. But why do we feel and think that it's easier to attract bad things than good things? Why? Why do we accept that it's a lot more easy to attract bad things than good things? If it's really the same. Dreams are not just dreams. They are visualizations of ourselves living the life that we desire so much. That's why, never stop dreaming. Never. If you think that a person it's bad, then you will attract that exact bad attitude of that person towards you, even if that person it's good. But if you think that a person it's good, then you will attract that exact good attitude from that person to you, even if that person it's bad. What are those lapses or moments of immense joy and happiness that we sometimes feel? We have all felt them at one time or several times in our life. Even if it's no reason to feel them, since our situation it's terrible, but even so, we still feel them. That is the immense strength of faith and hope. For the immediate future. But you think that, how is it possible for me to feel this way, if I have so many problems and my economic situation it's so bad? How it's possible that I feel like this, since my current situation it's so terrible, why do I feel like this, with so much joy and happiness? Why? And you are right, those lapses of immense joy and happiness that you feel are glimpses from the universe to you. They are glimpses of immense joy and happiness, from the future. It's because of what it's going to happen. But we do not accept them. We repress them, bury and eliminate them. Because we don't understand, why do we feel like that? If our situation it's so terrible. They are powerful moments and glimpses of joy, faith, happiness and hope. This glimpses of joy and happiness, not for your current situation. But for all the good and wonderful things that it's going to happen. If you accept them. They are not periods of present joy. They are glimpses of future joy. For what it's going to happen. For what it's going to come. For what is going to be. If you accept them. Do not reject them, don't repress them, don't kill them. Because, it's like if you are burying your own happiness. Embrace them, accept them, let them enter you, let them enter your house. Let them live in you. Do not reject them. Those beautiful lapses, glimpses and flashes of immense happiness, joy, faith and hope. That we do not know where they come from. Are a gift from the universe. Pure, unalterable and untouchables. They are glimpses of wealth, joy and happiness, from the future. Accept them, do not reject them, let them be in your heart and your mind. Let them be your counterweight, when you feel hopeless, angry and sad. For what it's going to be. For what it's going to happen. For what you are going to receive. If you accept them. Don't run away from the problems and challenges. Face them with faith, hope, intelligence, courage, braveness and strength. Don't think about losing. Never. Always think about winning. Always. Do not waste your life, looking for the approvals from others. Never. Believe in yourself. Trust only in yourself. Understand yourself. Know yourself. Because you will be with yourself, all of your life. Only with you. The only person that you can always count on. It's yourself. Just yourself. Only in yourself. Nobody else. Never feel sorry for yourself. Never. We all have the right to live. Or not. We all have the right to be happy. Or not. What it's the purpose of life? But that's not the right question. Because the purpose of life, it's living. The right question would be, what's the purpose of your life? What's the purpose of your life? Have you ever think about that? What's the purpose of your life? Why do you are alive? That every no that you receive will be a yes. That every no that you receive will be a motivation to achieve all of your dreams and all of your goals. Why do you have to pay for the mistakes of others? Why do you have to pay for the errors of others? Why do you have to fix the problems of others? Why do you have to suffer for the problems of others? Why? Do not be weak. Don't be a coward. Do not be lazy. Don't be pathetic. Do not be ignorant. Do not be shy. Don't be afraid. Don't be dramatic. Never feel less than the others. Never feel sorry for yourself. Never. Be strong. Be brave. Be intelligent. Be smart. Be gentle. Be merciful. Be powerful. Be beautiful. Be divine. Always, and with whoever you are with. Because you are a magnificent, wonderful and powerful being. In truth, your clothes, your car, your house, your appearance. It's really not what you are. It's really not what you are inside. It is not the power that you have within yourself. Even if you wear worn out clothes, or dress the way that you dress, even so, you could be better than everybody else. Confidence in yourself, it's the strength and energy that you need to achieve all of your dreams. All of them. The confidence in yourself can move mountains. Confidence in yourself moves mountains. Repeat to yourself. Yes, I am ugly, but I am better than you. Yes, I'm fat, but I'm better than you. Yes, I'm shorty, but I'm better than you. Yes, I am skinny, but I am better than you. Yes, I didn't finish college, but I'm better than you. And repeat it many times in your day by day. More than 100 times, every day. Walk straight, upright and proud of yourself. Raise your shoulders and feel confident about yourself. Always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Truly, your physical appearance does not really determine who you really are. Your appearance does not determine what you are capable of doing and achieving. Truly. If you want to be strong and achieve all of your goals, wealth and power. Do not expect or seek, or need the approval and empathy or pity from others. Not even the acceptance of others. Do not waste your life, looking for the approvals from others. Do not waste your time, looking for the approval from others. Never. You have to be strong. Do not care about others. Just you and your family. Because confidence in yourself, it's the only thing that will give you all that you want, to be happy. What are complaints? The definition of complaint it's the expression of disgust, displeasure, and intolerance to something or to somebody. But, can you complain? Complaining it's a human necessity. To express what we do not like about something or someone or a situation. We complain, expecting that someone else will fix it. But, can we complain about our own life? To whom can we complain? About our own life. Expecting an answer. From who? Let's say that somebody is in the hospital with pulmonary emphysema, because he or she smoke all of their life, even knowing of the consequences. And even if they need oxygen to breathe in respirators, even so, they continue to smoke. It would be okay for them to complain. Nobody has to complain for the things that they have done, knowing of the consequences. Let's say that somebody complains that he can't find a very good job because he is too lazy to study, and that he did not finish college because he did not like to study. And in every good job with a very good salary, they ask him for college. Or, let's say that you always complain about your job and the salary that you receive. But, you know, that in the company that you work, they help you to improve yourself by giving you trainings and courses so you can improve your job. But you prefer to go with your friends and drink beer. And even so, you still complaining. Even if you have the opportunity to improve your life, you prefer to go with your friends to drink beer and to spend the few money that you earn on beers. Do you think that you can complain? Do you think that you have the right to complain? Do you have the right to complain? As you see, complaining it's a necessity to express our discord, disgust and displeasure of a situation, a person or a thing. But in the majority of the cases, we should not complain. In the majority of cases, we do not have the right to complain. Because those situations are our own fault. We have the responsibility for our own life. Do you have the right to complain about your own life? Do you? Instead of complaining, shut up and get out and improve your own life. Face all your problems with strength, braveness and intelligence. Don't be lazy. Do not complain. Stop the drama. Do not be exaggerate. Do not exaggerate things. Do not exaggerate the things. Don't be dramatic. Don't be so definitive. Drama doesn't gives you anything good. Don't be so dramatic. Do not overthink. Do not overthink so much. Don't be dramatic. It doesn't matter what your current job is. Be firm, strong, intelligent and determined in your dreams and your goals. Always. And everywhere, and with whoever you are with. Believe in your beliefs. Believe in your ideals. Defend your way of being. Believe in yourself. Even if others don't like the way that you are, even so. Because that's the least important thing. Create and defend your own way of being. Always. Believe in yourself. Always and everywhere. And with whoever you are with. Don't care about the consequences. May your soul be strong. May your spirit be strong. Never put limits on your possibilities. To be and to have. Always think big. Always dream big. Always. Do not limit your dreams. Never. There are no limits. We attract what we fear. If you don't accept yourself, then you will never achieve your dreams and your goals. If you do not accept yourself, then you will never be happy. May the beauty of your body reflects the beauty of your soul and your own heart. It's really death definitive. There it's really not a possible solution. There it's really not a possible solution for death. Is it? Is it really death definitive? It is. Is it truth that when we born, we have the obligation to die? It's really death definitive. Is it? Nothing it's definitive. Nothing. Not even death. Never stop dreaming. Never stop planning. Never stop imagining. Everything has a solution. Everything. One way or another. Absolutely everything. Confidence in yourself can move mountains. Confidence in yourself, move mountains. Believe in yourself. Always and everywhere, and with whoever you are with. Always. If you feel like everything it's going to turn out well, then everything will turn out well. If you feel like you can achieve something, then you will achieve it. If you feel that your life it's going to improve, then your whole life will improve. What you feel it's what you are attracting. What you are thinking in this moment, it's what you are attracting. What you are feeling in this moment, it's what you are attracting. What you are fearing in this moment, it's what you are attracting. Since our feelings and emotions are stronger and more important than our thoughts. Money does not depend on your hard work. Money depends on your ideas. Become obsessed with your desire. Be obsessed with all that you want. Whatever you obsess with, that's what you'll get faster. Since your whole mind, your heart and your whole body will look for a way to get what you want and that you are so obsessed with. The universe it's responding to the energy that you yourself are generating. Sometimes, when you give up completely, that's when the miracles happens. Sometimes when you give up completely, that's when miracles happens. It is you who makes miracles happens. Faith and hope it's having the total and absolutely certainty and security that everything, absolutely everything that you desire, will come true. Therefore, always have faith and hope. Always and everywhere and with whoever you are with. If you have money and you give some money to a poor person, that will not make you poorer or richer. But it will definitely make you a better person. Have you ever thought, what kind of person are you? Success and money do not depend on your work. Success and money depends on your ideas. To be and to have. Wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. Can we be happy every day? Life it's a miracle. That's why we are supposed to be happy and joyful every day. That we should have the gender and the body that we want so much to feel happy. That we should have all the resources and wealth to enjoy this wonderful planet, to eat, to drink, to travel and to buy everything that we want, when we want it. Without worries or sadness. Without even having to work. Live only with joy and happiness. As if someone gave me money, just for living. Poor of the humans. That have the curse of free will. Because they have to decide about everything. Perfect. It's what I have to say about the work of the sun. The perfect moment when you are perfectly aligned with all your frequencies, with all of your feelings, and with all of your emotions, with all your body, and with all of your thoughts and with all your vibrations it's when you have an orgasm and when you are in ecstasy and in climax. That's when you have to order and to ask for everything that you want from the universe. Because only in that moment your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, your subconscious, your feelings, your emotions and your vibrations are perfectly aligned with that same frequency in the universe. And your vibrations and rhythms are extremely high. After trying to analyze the vastness and enormity of the universe, we undoubtedly realize how small and insignificant we are within the universe. And likewise, we realize how great, special, wonderful, unique and important that we are. Yes, I know that in the universe there are incredibly powerful forces and energies. Stars, supernovas, black holes, galaxies and so many things that we still don't know. But even the powerful stars and the supermassive black holes are not alive. They do not think. They do not feel. They are not conscious. They do not have feelings or a soul like us. They do not realize what they are. They do not know what they are. They generate incredible and powerful forces and energies, but they are not alive. They do not think or feel. But we, even though we are a lot more smaller and insignificant in size than them, we are more bigger, important and special than them. Because we can feel, we can think and be aware of who we are. The universe it's huge, but it is very empty. And that's why we have to understand how important, unique, valuable, special and powerful that each of us are. The law of attraction. Do you know about the quantum theory? The quantum theory refers to what happens in the level of the atoms. On that size, things happens very different than in our size. Things that we believe that it would be impossible. This happens in the quantum world. That quantum world it's the same that our world, but on the size of the atoms. One of the things that happens it's, let's say that somebody it's trapped in a cell, in a prison. But if that man starts to hit the wall with his body, trying to escape, and if he does it constantly, if he insists, then it will happens. If he thinks and wish to break through out that wall, he will do it. Eventually he will break through that wall. At some time it's going to get through that wall. It doesn't matter if it's of concrete, steel and it does matter how wide it is. It will doesn't matter if that wall it's made of concrete and steel. He will go through. It doesn't matter if that wall it's of 1 meters wide. It doesn't matter. If he wants to break through that wall. And if he is constant. Eventually, he will go through. It's going to get through that wall, at some time by. But why? That's the quantum theory. The quantum theory refers to the size of the atoms. Atoms forms everything. So, that man will eventually will get across that wall, because the atoms that forms his body, and the atoms that form the wall, will let him pass through. Without breaking the wall. But the wall will eventually will let him pass through that wall. But why? How? My quantum theory it's that the atoms and the energy that forms everything in the whole universe, they're not conscious. They're not intelligent. That they do not think. But it's an extremely powerful energy. Because atoms forms everything. That powerful energy it's there. And that we can use it, for our own benefits. But how to use it? It's going to get through that wall, because of his will. Yes, we can use all the powerful and magnificent energy of the universe, with our will. With our will. The atoms are waiting for our will. The atoms are waiting for our will, to move and to transform. The atoms are waiting for a purpose. All the atoms are waiting for their purpose. They are waiting for us to give them a purpose. The atoms are waiting for our will and our orders. For their purpose. Eventually, he is going to get through that wall because of his intention. He is hitting that wall with his body because his intention is to get through that wall. His purpose, by hitting that wall, it's to get through that wall. And that's why he is going to go through that wall. Because that it's his intention. That's his purpose. That powerful energy that forms everything, that powerful energy that surrounds everything, it's just waiting for our will, our instructions and commands to act. They are waiting for a purpose. When we ask or beg for something, maybe the atoms doesn't understand what it's exactly what we want. Maybe we need to order and command the atoms on what is that we want. Been very specific. We are the ones who can control the atoms that forms everything. The atoms that forms our own body. And the atoms that are nearby. All the conscious beings are capable of drive that marvelous energy of the atoms. And that's the law of attraction. The law of attraction states that we are attracting events and things similar to how we feel and similar to what we are thinking. That powerful energy of the atoms, it's there. And it's obeying and reacting to our feelings and our thoughts. Because it's a free energy that it's floating around us and it's floating around everything. Those atoms are our friends. Those atoms are here to help us. Maybe we need to command and to mandate to the atoms. But I know that for most of us, we have not been taught and educate to command, we have been taught and educate to ask, not to command. But you can see that the rich and wealthy people do not ask, they order, and they get what they want. Maybe we need to command and mandate to the atoms in a respectfully way. Command the atoms respectfully and in a kind way. The energy that we need, it's there. Waiting for our instructions and commands. The atoms are waiting for a purpose. Inside out. Like a game. Like a child's play. All that energy, all the atoms nearby. The atoms are waiting for us. The atoms are waiting for our instructions. They are our friends, our allies. Tell them the objectives of the day. They are waiting for a reward. And that reward could be the appreciation and gratitude from you. To them. They are waiting for that feeling from you, of joy, happiness and gratitude. If you feel good, happy and grateful, they will give you more things, so you can feel more good, happy and thankful. Because they do like to feel in that way, good, joyful, happy and thankful. Because the atoms are not conscious, they do not think by themselves. But the atoms do feel. They feel what we are feeling. And they do not like when we feel bad, sad and afraid. Because they feel the same, and the atoms do not like to feel like that. Because they rhythms and they vibrations low. And they do not like that. But when we feel good, happy, excited and grateful. They rhythms and vibrations increases, and they do like that. Because the atoms are not conscious and they're not think. But they do feel. They feel. They like to feel good and happy, because they vibrate faster. You have to start using the energy, the atoms that forms your own body, and the atoms that are nearby you. It's like a ring that it surrounds you. It's like an sphere around you. Like a bubble surrounds you. But before you try to control the atoms of the entire universe, first, you have to control the atoms that forms your own body, and the atoms that are nearby. Don't worry about controlling the atoms from the entire universe. First, control the atoms that forms your own body and the atoms that are nearby you. They are yours. Inside your ring. You have to use that energy, the atoms that form all of your body, and the atoms that are nearby you. Like a ring surrounds you. It's like your shield. Because that energy, the atoms, are waiting for our instructions. They are waiting for a purpose. Remember that energy, those atoms, that forms our body and that are nearby, are our friends, our allies. Not our enemies. It's the cloud of possibilities. The sea of possibilities. The air of possibilities. The universe of possibilities. The area of possibilities. The bubble of possibilities. Your ring of wishes. Your cloud of wishes. Our sphere of power. Our ring of power. The energy, it's there. Waiting for our instructions and commands. The atoms are waiting for our instructions and commands. There will do what you want. There will do whatever that you want. There will do whatever that you wish for. It's like they said in Star Wars. The atoms are the force. Use the force. Use them. The atoms are waiting for purpose. Nothing it's definitive. Not even death. Life it's a very valuable, precious and unique gift. We have the universal right to be happy. We have the right to live a happy and decent life. As it's written in the great Constitution of the United States. We have the right to live happy. We have the right to be happy. But even more important that have wealth. To be happy. It's to have the body that we want. One of the most important things to be happy. It's to have the gender, the sex and the body that we want so much. That's the most important thing to be happy. Our body. To have the gender and the body that we want. It will make us feel happy. We all have the right to have the gender and the body that we want. To have the gender and the body that we want so much. To be happy. To feel happy and sure about ourselves. To dress as we want, and to seek happiness. To have the gender and the body that we want so much, to feel happy. And to have a full and happy life, with the sex, the gender and the body that we want so much. To try to have a decent, full and happy life. With the gender and the body that we want so much. Because, what if, you are really not happy with the gender and the body that you have? What if inside you, you are not happy with your gender? What if inside you, you secret wish, it's to be another person? To transform. To feel new sensations. That you secret wish, it's to have another gender and another body. That you, really are not happy the way you are. That, really, you are not happy with the gender that you have since birth. That you want to be somebody else. Some people will say that changing our gender and our body, it's something unnatural. That it's something against the laws of nature. That it's something unnatural. That it's something wrong. That we have to live with the gender that we have since birth. Because it's like a divine design. That according to them, it's something that cannot be changed. That it's something wrong. Something that it's not right. That God it's somebody else, decide for us. That we have to accept it, and bear with that. Even if we do not want it. Even if we do not like it. Because that's something that somebody else has decide for us. And that's stupid and absurd. Because nobody else decides for me. Nobody. I decide my own life. Me. Even if their secret wish it's to have another gender and body. But if something has teach us mankind. It's that we have the resources and the capability to change everything and anything. But if something has been proved by humans, it's that we are able to change and transform everything and anything that surrounds us. That we are capable to transform everything. That we have all the resources, the intelligence and everything that we need to transform our environment and ourselves. To feel happy. That all the natural laws can be bent and broken. That, even the natural laws, can be bent and broken. That the natural laws are not definitive. That nature can be changed and transformed. That it doesn't matter if we have born male or female. That's not something definitive. That nothing it's definitive. Not even our gender since birth. That we are capable to transform everything and anything. That we are capable to transform ourselves. And that nature, even in its own magnificence, it's not perfect. Because even if we have born male or female. That even so, we are able to transform our gender and our body, as we wish. That all the natural laws can be bent and broken. That, even the natural laws, can be bent and broken. That the natural laws are not definitive. Transforming our gender and our body, it doesn't has to be considered something unnatural, wrong, or even a sin. God it's not the one who decides the gender and the life that we supposed to have. We do not have to accept the will of the nature or God, about our own body. About our own gender and our own body. We don't have to. We, ourselves, decides the gender, the body and the life that we want. Each one of us. Only ourselves. No one else. Nobody. No matter what. And that we can change and transform what we want. That we can transform and change our gender and our body as we wish. To prove to ourselves that we can do it. That we have the right to have the sex, the gender and the body that we want. And to not been criticized or judged by anybody. Because that's what we really wants. Because, maybe that's our secret wish. To have a new gender, a new body and a new life. Because it's our natural instinct, to transform, to try new things and feelings. It's our man instinct, to transform and try new feelings and things. Because that will make us feel happy. Be Be. Be whoever you want to be. But be. Be whoever makes you feel happy. Be. To be and to have. Be hot or cold. But don't be warm. Because only the most intelligent, the most stronger and the bravest will survive. Without doubt, life it's a miracle. But maybe life it's not a gift that has been given to us. Perhaps since the beginning of time, ourselves, our soul, our spirit, have struggled to have a physical body. Maybe we have fought to live. Maybe we have earned the right to live. The right to live. That's why we are supposed to be happy and joyful every day of our lives. That we should have the gender and the body that we want so much, to feel happy. That we should have all the resources and wealth to enjoy this wonderful planet, to eat, drink, to travel and to buy everything that we want, when we want it, to be happy. Without worries or sadness. Without even having to work. Live only with joy and happiness. Why do we supposed to die, to be happy and to achieve all of our dreams? Why? It is life a punishment. It's living a punishment. Perhaps living it's a punishment. Why can't we be happy in life? Why can't we live the way that we want? Why can't we have the gender and the body that I want so much, in life? Why? Who dares to decide for me? Who? Why do we supposed to die, to live happy? Why? Why do we supposed to die, to be happy and to achieve all of our dreams? Why? Why when we born, we have the obligation to die? Why? As the Bible said. Mark 4:30. I truly, truly tell you, that if you have the faith and the hope of the mustard seed, which, when sown on the ground, it's the smallest of all the seeds on earth. But when he grows, it's the biggest plant of all. But if you have the faith and the hope of the mustard seed, I truly, truly tell you, that if you say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. That if you say to that mountain, move and throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done. And nothing will be impossible for you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Always look for perfection and excellence, in everything that you do. Always be the first. Always be the best. Always and everywhere, and with whoever you are with. Life it's something very, very, very special, precious, valuable and unique. Take advantage of it. Seized it. Maybe the reason of life it's to be, and to have. To have and to have. To be and to be. Maybe the purpose of life it's to feel happy. Do not be afraid of magic. Don't be afraid of the magic. The atoms are waiting for purpose. Believe. Know yourself.